Back again. Welcome back. Welcome in general if you're new. This is my second real talk. And I just gotta say, this is ridiculous, guys. Twice? It's not even been a year. I shouldn't have to make 2 of these in a year. Now, granted, everyone needs mental health, but come on, y'all. Get your act in line. I never wanted to tell anyone this. But then I texted it to 3 of my friends. But regardless, it must be said either by me or by someone else. Life is hard. It always will be. That's your reality check for the day. We find people and things to help us through it. Though at the end of the day, we're still alone with no one but, well, if you're religious, Jesus, and our phone, anything else, our thoughts. In those moments we think that nobody likes us, or that we inevitably overthink things and everything. Things, everything, anything. Those thoughts can be, and truly are, confusing and invasive. Those thoughts stick with you always. That's the truth. And certain days can even confirm those thoughts. Those days are when people don't even know who you are, who we are. Now, those thoughts are not invalid, though they're hard to understand. For example, you could look out your window and see the beauty of the world that God created. It's gorgeous to just look out and see everything. It is absolutely beautiful and majestic in its own way. If you just look, but then you look back in and you see nothing but the cluttered thoughts that you had before. Now, I'm not here to try to depress you. That's my complete opposite. But I am here to tell you that these are true. That's just how it has to happen. That's how life works. That's how us as humans work. We always think the worst can come. That's just how we do it. Okay, and we have things that help us. Like, we have friends, we have family. Those things can help us through it. And inevitably, the chores we have, the things we do, building Lego, playing video games, listening to music, those all help us. But at the end of the day, when we're trying to go to sleep and we just can't have music, we can't have video games, we can't text our friends because we're trying to sleep. And those are the moments that we're all alone. We have nothing but our thoughts and spiritual energy that you can always feel, especially if you're religious. And it's just like, it's there and you can feel it. But what I'm trying to say is, when those moments arrive and you think that nobody likes you, nobody knows who you are, you're just having the worst time of your life, think about me, or your best friend, your sibling, your partner if you have one, your parent, your pet, etc. You know what I mean. The one who will always be there, even if not physically. The one who is shameless enough to talk about anything, but serious enough to address all your major issues. My life's purpose is unknown to me. Your life's purpose is probably unknown to you. But for me, it's definitely to help people, and that's why I've made this channel. It's to help others have someone that they can look at and they're like, this guy don't have it all together. He's not perfect, but he still gets up every day and he does everything that he wants to do. He gets tripped up most of the time, but he's still getting up, he's still working, and if he can do it, then I can do it too. That's the point of this. There was a comment that I saw while I was scrolling through, and I'll link that video down below. And you'll see it now up on screen. welcome back. The ending was, P.S. Never forget you are a beautiful person. Life is so beautiful, so live. Live like no one else exists. Live for yourself. Don't care of bad people. You're strong. If you feel bad, talk to me but talk to me, please, but don't end it. It's not a solution. I wanted to bring this up because it's absolutely true, and I love who posted that because it's so true. It's so true. You can't go living your life just thinking nobody's gonna like me, because at the end of the day, you're right. Some people won't like you. Some people will love you. But be yourself and don't care about other people. Now, I'm not saying you should live like no one else exists. You really should live like other people exist, because other people do exist. They're all around you. We're all living we're not living the same life, but we all have our own issues. Either be it mentally, physically, spiritually, no matter what, we all have issues. So you gotta bring that into account. But you can't go living life like thinking you're better than everyone else. Like, you can't put your needs and interests. You have to put your needs and interests first. Here, something that all people need to understand is you need to focus on yourself before you can go and focus on other people. You need your mental issues, they need to be fixed. Your disabilities, they even if it's just so that you can focus on that and be okay with that, and then push that aside so that you can help other people, that's what you need to focus on. Because if you go out and you're trying to help other people in your current state and you're just not happy with whatever it is that you're dealing with, you're not gonna fix anyone else's lives. In fact, you're probably just gonna end up ruining your own. If you just focus on other people and don't spend any time to help yourself, then you're not doing it right, man. You need to look at yourself, and you need to understand why you were put on this earth, what your life might even be about. Is it about yourself? Is it about other people? What is it about? Is it to share a certain message? Whatever it is, you just need to find that to an extent and move on and try to help other people then. But if you try to help other people before you fix yourself, you'll end up like another Kardashian. And we need less of those in our lives. Now, there are people that you'll see and they're like, well, my life ain't perfect. My life sucks. And they're on the internet. You see them all the time. There's streamers. But take into account, look at Queso, okay? And before you go in the comments and say you look like him, shut up. Look at Queso. He doesn't have everything figured out. You can see that when he talks. But he goes on and he's just fooling around. And he's being a genuine dude, okay? He knows that his purpose was to be other people's enjoyment. Some people did just laugh at him. He knows this and he takes that and works with that, okay? That's the point. You need to focus focus on yourself and help yourself before you can help other people. There are people in this world who will try to tear you down, and you can't listen to them. You need to listen to yourself and what yourself says, but you also need to take into account what other people say, because if you don't, you could end up like someone who has plenty of friends, but they say that he's a weirdo and a creep and kind of a pervert sometimes. You know, you can always just end up with people like that in your life, and they're not great people, but if you take into account what they say and actually hear what they say, then it makes sense. But also, you gotta give people like that a chance, because no matter what a person does, no matter what they've done, what they could have done, what they may do, they can always change. No person can stay the same all through their entire life. No 1-year-old is gonna stay the same all through their childhood. Once you're a teenager for a while, and then by the time you hit your 30s, you're a completely different person. You could look like a disheveled homeless person as a child, and by the time you grow up, you're just as rich as Bill Gates. Nobody stays the same. Everyone's life is different, and you just got to give people chances. And yes, it is true that everyone deserves a second chance. And if they ruin their second chance, it's not the best idea to give them a third chance. But if they come back and they seem like they're generally sorry for what they've done, then you need to give them a second chance or a third chance. But if they screw that up and they just don't feel remorse after they've screwed up their third chance, then just stop with them. But the point is, people like that can help you in your journey of life. They could help you find the one thing that you need to understand what your purpose is. There are people that you'll find in your life where you just think they're the weirdest people on this earth, and you just hear nothing but rumors about them, and you believe most of them. The point is, everyone's different, and everyone has their own things that they can deal with. What I'm trying to say, okay, is past, future. The past is behind you. You can't fix what you've done in the past. The future is ahead of you, and you never know if what you're gonna do is actually gonna end up that way. You can only speculate. But the present is now, and you can do something about your present, and it's a gift. That's why it's called the present. I know this was kind of a short video, but there's one thing I want to leave you with. Be kind to everyone that you meet, because you never know who it's gonna be. Always love those around you, like a brother or a sister or a sibling. Always be a a hand when someone needs it, because you never know who's gonna need it. Be a good person, inevitably. Find someone that you can spend more than 24 hours with, not getting annoyed by them, that you don't get annoyed by them, because trust me, that's everyone. But someone that you can spend 24 hours with, get annoyed of each other, walk away, and then come back just 5 minutes or so later and apologize for everything that you did and move on with your lives. Because those people are the people that you need in your life. Those people are the people who will love you till the day you die, and even farther than that. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna watch this, and some of them will know who I am, some of them won't. I want you to understand that the love that you give to yourself is not only the love you think you deserve, but it's the love that you think you can get. So if you don't think you can get any love, then you're not going to. And you might think that's the same as the love you deserve, but it's different, because the love you deserve, the love you deserve is love that you don't know that you need, but you know that it's out there for you. Take for example, an average teenage dude, and he really wants a girlfriend, and he goes out and he's trying everywhere he goes, and he's just going out to the malls and stuff just to meet girls because he thinks that he deserves it, but it's not the love he needs. There's also those that have something, and they have mental disorders, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Always love one another, because you never know what someone is going through. Life will hit you harder than you can ever imagine, and what you need to understand is nothing lasts on this earth. Nothing lasts forever. You don't last forever. Your image doesn't last forever. Your fame won't last forever. Your riches won't last forever. Nothing you have right now, it's gonna last forever. It's gonna decompose after a while. But that doesn't mean it's not gonna stay where it is. And if you truly love something, then it'll always stay in your heart. It stays right where you left it, but it will still change. What you need to understand in life is there will be people that are for you. There will be people who leave you in the dust. But no matter what people give to you, you'll always have yourself. And inevitably, if you can't have yourself, then when you can't be there for yourself, then you need someone to help you be there for yourself. Not therapy or something like that, but you just need someone or something to be there for you, be it video games, music, or But again, to circle back, there will be times when you're left there with your thoughts. So what you need to be thinking always is that I'm there for me, even when no one else is. So never go around thinking that you're not worth anything, because you are. You are loved and you are cherished by the people around you, even if you don't think you are. There is always someone who is waiting to see you again that just can't. Be it a pet or an actual person, there is always someone there. And what you need to understand is that that person will always be there for you, even if not physically. So you need to... There's always someone for you. Someone to make fun of you. Someone to mess with you. Someone to just be there for you as a friend. Someone to play video games with you when you want to. Someone to watch movies with you, even if they don't want to, they'll still do it because they love you and they cherish you and they don't want to lose you. So never go around in your life thinking that you're not worth anything, because to someone or something you are. And that's just the truth. You can't escape that. And if you don't think anyone loves you, I do. I love everyone. From the bottom of my heart. So never go thinking that nobody loves you, because at the end of the day, there will be someone there. And that could be me, your best friend, or someone else. So I want to say again, be kind to one another, love one another. I'm not gonna say like and subscribe, because truly, this isn't the video to do that. Again, I didn't want to do this, and there will be a part 2 coming out soon. But you are loved and you are cherished, so never forget that. You are beautiful. I'll see you on the flip side, my brothers. Peace.